The City of Lubbock recognizing a group of volunteers at the City Council meeting after traveling to help with Hurricane Laura relief. KLBK's Alyssa Taya spoke with Lubbock Power and Light crew members today. Now, Alyssa, they spent nearly 2 weeks there helping out.
Yeah, Terry, nearly a dozen crew members from Lubbock Power and Light worked with the City of Newton to restore power. The crewmen I spoke to say it was a humbling experience.
Riding into Newton, Texas, a late Thursday evening.
Pretty much total destruction. There was trees, poles, wire, so I mean, you name it.
11 crew members with Lubbock Power and Light working to restore power for just over 2,000 people following Hurricane Laura.
First and foremost, we just had to kind of find a starting point, you know, and then find a way to make sure we got it safe.
They worked to get power at the substation back on before getting power back at grocery stores and convenience stores. Then they worked on getting power back on for homes. Crews say they would work more than 16 hours a day to get it all done.
I had to stop these guys from working every night because they thought, well, 20 more minutes we can get another 5 houses on, but we had to save a little in the tank because we're living on 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep a night.
With plenty of volunteers, the crews were ready to spend 3 weeks out in the field. But for many of these men, it was their first time responding to the call for help.
We all took care of each other. We weren't worried. I mean, we had to look out for everything, but I don't have a team, I have a family.
Working long hours in the heat, a humbling experience for many.
You take it all for granted because when we're working here, we go home at night, we see our families. When we're down there, I mean, you see other people that lost everything.
But after 9 days of work, the streetlights illuminating the small Texas town once again.
The first 2.5 days, we wasn't seeing any fruits of our labor. People still out of power. Then once the transmission come hot, like George said, we started getting some lights on, then seeing people's faces light up.
Making it all worth it.
This was Lubbock Power and Light's first time working with the City of Newton. LP&L is able to work with other towns as a part of a mutual aid agreement approved by the City of Lubbock. Terry.